Hey, Atlantic Adventures.
Thanks for calling Saturday Traffic. Go ahead.
Just getting set up here. Okay, I think we're pretty much there. Now, if anybody wishes to join, you just go up to the top of the chat there and tap the link, and you're here. Hey, Frank, how's it going? Weather's pretty shitty down here. Cloudy, nasty. Well, it's not nasty because it's still about 40 degrees, but just isn't, a little bit of a mist in the air. Mark White, how you doing, Mark? Welcome, welcome. I know, yeah. Yes, I know. Mia wants a little biscuit. So anyway, yeah, I think we're up ready to go. Just looking for somebody to join us. Hey, Russell. Well, still, you got what you signed up for. Oh, cool. It was used in a Disney film. Okay. Yeah, that's really. I'm happy for you, Russell. Mine is still being shipped from California. I don't know where yours is coming from. Um, but yeah, should be interesting to see how it turns out. My only number one concern, of course, is the batteries. I got a heck of a lot of batteries, and you got a heck of a lot of batteries. You just got to make sure you recycle those batteries every periodically. Drain them all the way down, charge them all the way up. Well, I almost knew that's exactly what you're looking for, Mark. Is it the Inspire One, the Inspire Pro? Um, yep, exactly. Frank knows. Yeah, you're always looking for bad cells because if you got bad cells, you got to retire that battery. Um, but what I'm going to do is plan on getting it is I'm going to cycle the batteries a couple of times, up and down, up and down, up and down. Takes a while to do it, but yeah, I'm going to do that. And you can also, when you're cycling, take the props off, set it on the ground, and you can fire it up, have the motor spin up, spin down, spin up, spin down, and keep an eye on, see how your battery's doing. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Oh, he's outside. No audio yet, Mark, but that's okay. Looks like it's a little bit brisk there wherever you are. Nope, nope, no audio yet. We can't hear you, Mark. Oh, no, okay.
Got you now. Yeah,
I got you now. Yep.
yeah. It's 4 degrees. Feels like -1.
Oh, wow. So you're down in the 30s.
And it's been raining all
Well,
morning.
it's not raining here, but everything seems to be a little bit wet. And when I let Mia out, she went out the back door, and I touched her when she came back in, and she felt a little bit moist, like there's a little bit of something in the air.
Mm.
Johnny Drone Flyer, good morning. Good morning. Cool Cat, good morning.
Afternoon, Michael.
Oh, Norcross, Georgia. Okay. Okay, Russell, you should get it fairly quickly. Mine shows it's shipped, but when I go to get the shipping details, it doesn't. It says you'll be notified when it's going to be delivered. It doesn't give me the step by step. Yep, that's right, Cool Cat. Keep them down in storage level, down around 20-30% or less, and then charge them up before you go to use them. You can charge them up a day or so before, but yes. There you go. You're going to get it on the 3rd. So that's next Wednesday. Cool. I'm excited for you. I know that my first Inspire I got with one battery. I paid $3,600 for it way back when. And yes, they're not brand new technology, but they're still great flying drones. Hey, Joe.
What's up? Yeah, I'm working.
You're working?
Hi, Joe. Yeah. I'm at the school.
Oh, you've got to take pictures.
Yeah, I'm doing pictures today. First class is out. Now I got second class in about 30 minutes.
Well, cool.
Yeah, you get about a half hour gap in between, 45 minutes. So it's not going to be as bad today because it's first, second, third period, and fifth period. So I should be out of here by about 12:30.
Good.
So it's not that bad. But I got here at like 6:15 in the morning. 0 dark 30.
Wow, you had an early start.
Oh yeah.
Well, Mark is out in the cold. He's outside.
Yeah.
And it's the weather here has not been good. How's it down there, Joe?
We were 51 this morning. We're gonna be 75 by about
Okay.
2 o'clock.
I'm at 41 degrees, heavy clouds. It almost looks like pre dusk, and
Right.
and a little bit of mist in the air.
That could be good, could be bad. So
Mhm.
Hey, Mark.
Yep.
Nice little flight through the park this morning, Joe.
That sounds good. I want to fly bad today.
No, you. No.
Johnny
that one, you mean?
Johnny put in the chat, he says, it's about time you did something, Captain Joe.
He's lucky I'm not home. I don't have my finger with me.
And Donald is in the kitchen.
Hi, Don.
That little flight that I did over underneath those oaks. I
Yeah.
had to fly it and wanted to fly the Nevada, so I just went out there and did that.
Oh, good. So how you doing, Donald?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
We got freezing temperatures overnight, so
Oh, you
It should
did.
warm
You
up
got
a little
you
bit.
got some snow overnight. Okay.
we didn't get any snow. We just got freezing temperatures.
Oh, just freezing. Okay. Well,
But
that's a plus. No snow.
today I'll be smoking a turkey. I was given a turkey that was already thawed.
Yeah.
I got to do something with it.
So you
So.
gonna get out the smoker and smoke it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that
It'd
should be
hard
good.
to roll that in paper, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you pre-season the bird before you smoke it, or no?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I will be using. Where is it? The last of this chicken dust. There's a little bit in there, and then I'll be probably mixing up some. I mean, there's just a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Can't really see it, but I'm gonna take that and mix up some more of my own making in that container.
Now, do you rub it into the bird or what?
Yeah, separate the skin and get up underneath the skin and do a rub underneath the skin.
Okay. Now, when you separate the skin, do you actually pull the skin off, or do you lay it back down again?
I leave the skin on and get up underneath of it. So, you want to leave the skin on so you protect it from drying out.
Right.
What are we gonna?
Cool
Darn
Cat says that sounds fantastic, Don. Now, how long will you have to cook it for? Smoke it.
I usually don't cook to a time. I cook to a temperature. But if I spatchcock it, I could probably cut this bird down to just a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because I've heard of guys that have been, when they smoke turkeys and whatever, they do it for hours.
Yeah, I mean this is not a big bird, so it's not going to cook as long in the first place. And if I spatchcock it, which is you cut out the spine,
Yeah.
and then break the breastbone so the entire bird lays flat.
Flat.
Yeah, you cut the cooking time down to
2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
So you got a little bit of butchering to do.
maybe I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do that yet.
Okay. Or whether you're going to do it traditionally, huh?
Because I'm lazy.
Yeah, I
A little bit of
understand that. Joe Joe's here, but he's you're at some school or something.
Yeah, I'm at Mandeville.
At
At Mandeville Junior ROTC.
and he's going to take pictures of all the candidates, the junior ROTC. So he's got his screen set up and he's just waiting. Now, Joe, will somebody send them in one at a time, or will you have them lined up?
No, they come up, they got a list of Master Gun. He made a list, gave him a number, and he'll come up here and put them in order, and then I shoot them one at a time. And
Okay,
then he gets them out of here, and then I make sure I match up my numbers. And like I said, when I'm finished, it's so easy to go through them.
now do
And there's
they,
only-
do they fill
there's
out
only
a little,
50.
do they fill out a little blank thing that says, and they put their number at the top and all their personal information and give that to you?
No, I got that on a sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's easier that way. The only thing I want them to give me today is the envelopes with the money.
Yeah. Money.
Yeah. I've had people already pay Venmo online. And the first class didn't have any envelopes, but they didn't get them till yesterday. So I got a feeling it's all gonna be Venmo or later.
Good morning,
A few-
TJ is
a
in the
few will
chat.
bring them in.
TJ.
Hi, TJ.
What's up, TJ?
Michael, what's going on with you? Cool Cat says that's not the first time Don's handled a big bird. I don't know. It doesn't go on to tell you more, Don. It's just
I'm not sure what that means. Sugar.
For most of you, I see Russell put in the chat a little while ago that he bid and won a Inspire One,
Yeah, I saw that.
and
Yeah.
he's
And
gonna get his
That was on eBay or something.
on eBay. So that's exciting for him.
When you get yours, Paul?
Don't know. It was shipped last evening, but when you go to look at where it is in the world, it doesn't say. It says you'll be notified. You know.
Yeah, they probably made the tag yesterday.
Oh, Lance, what do you got there?
Got it.
You got the mount that Joe made.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Morning, Lance.
How much work did you have to do on it?
Lance, Joe wants to know how much work you had to do to fit it.
Yeah.
He's showing it now.
Probably about a half an hour total, but I got a really,
Oh, you used it.
really
Used
rough,
the emery board in between.
a really rough piece of sandpaper. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little bit low on the line.
quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go.
Three,
Got
six.
people going.
Okay.
Okay, Joe. Good luck.
Wasn't in Colonel's class yet, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Which 360 camera have you put on top of it?
The Insta 360.
The Insta 360. Oh yeah. And here comes Rob.
Hey guys,
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
oh, 4 panel today.
Yeah. We're just kind
Hey,
of
Mike,
stroking
go ahead,
along
Brad.
here.
Donald, Lance. Mr.
Donald,
Mayor.
Donald's in the kitchen. He's getting ready to, how did somebody put it? Something about your big bird, but yeah,
Getting ready to manhandle a big bird.
yeah.
Center traffic, go ahead.
No, you're not coming up here.
What's new, Rob? Anything?
No, just busy as always.
Any reports in from the wife and kids out on sailing the seven seas?
No, they video chatted me yesterday from Antigua.
At Antigua, okay.
Yeah. So,
I guess the correct pronunciation is Antigua, but
come on.
Mm.
But they come on, jump on. They're on sale now for 3 days, I think, so they won't be reachable.
are they having a good time?
Oh God, yeah.
That's all that matters, because there's nothing worse than if they'd gone on a cruise and says, "Oh, this is terrible."
No, my God. Yeah,
Tell them to keep clear of bridges.
a couple of days ago they were at St. Kitts, is it?
St.
St.
Kitts.
Kitts.
Oh, they yeah, KITT, I think it is.
Kitts, Kittz, in it, I think.
Yeah, it's one of the like St. Martin's and
Yeah.
one of them islands, I think. Oh, they
Now,
were there.
which cruise line are they on, Rob?
I don't know. Don't know. It's going to be a big one. Got like 3 or 4 swimming pools.
Yeah, Paul would have been able to track it for you on what's it.
Yeah. Well, they're at Antigua now. Let me pull up and see what the hell, if I
Yeah,
can
see what's-
see.
Yeah, St. Kitts. Thank you, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. Mikey gave a bit of a readout of the injunction that they've upheld. So he's got a lot of stuff that he can and can't do now.
Who's that, sorry?
Philly
Philly,
drone.
Yeah, food drone.
Who?
Philly Drone Life, Mikey, in
Oh, yeah.
Philadelphia.
I don't think he does himself any favors by some of the ranting and raving he does, but hey, that's up to him.
Yeah, he said that while he was in court, he was normal, not his usual exuberant self. He was, he behaved, but he's going to take his part 107.
When did this happen?
Oh, this has been going on since like 2019.
Yeah, I knew.
My audio is working now. Cool.
He was
I
on
just
last
gonna
night.
say, has there been
Yeah.
anything new in the last couple of days?
Yeah, he went on last night and talked about the injunction. But if he's gonna get his part 107, that's good.
Yeah.
Although, while he was reading out the injunction, some of the things that the judge said he couldn't or had to do or couldn't do were going against the FAA regulations that allow him to do it. Like he was told that he couldn't fly at night. Well, that's not true, is it? Everybody can fly at night so long as they've got a strobe that's visible 3 miles away.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're just slamming him because of everything.
Yeah, they're just hoops. They just want him to jump through a few hoops, keep him happy.
Yeah.
They told him that he definitely couldn't go and fly beyond line of sight. He couldn't go above 400 feet. And that if he
Which
wanted
is SOP
to,
anyway.
if he wanted to make any money out of his videos, which included YouTube, he had to take his Part 107.
Yeah.
Yeah, which again is standard procedure, isn't it? Since
Yeah.
the wording is I don't know, furtherance to a commercial operation or something, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
It's for
Yeah.
like gain no reward.
In
Isn't it?
furtherance of a business. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
But he seems to be resigned to the fact that he's going to have to sort it out.
That's good because I do like him. He is
Yeah,
funny.
me too. He's a good lad, I suppose.
And he's a hell of a flyer mind with them FPVs.
He is. A lot of people have said that you wouldn't have thought would have
Yeah.
said that.
Where's Mr. Justin this morning?
Do not know whether he's doing anything special or
I'll throw him a quick.
he's
Email.
just depends upon what he's up to.
Mm.
Did you say they're in Antigua?
Yeah.
Which town do you know?
No, I don't. I don't know.
Screen
They
share.
were on the beach. I don't know which
Mona,
beach.
There's
Yeah, you
Antigua.
There's
Oh,
more than one port in Antigua.
Yes.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
KK.
Good morning, Jonathan.
Antigua is an island, not a town. It's just an island. It's only going to
Yeah.
be one port. It's only going to be one port on that island, just like the rest of them.
No, there's all kinds of ports down here on the southern end.
For cruise ships.
Look at all those ships.
Yeah, for cruise ships though. For cruise ships, there's only one spot for them to come in. You got other ports for like freighters and stuff, cargo carrying ships.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a big port in it to take in one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they sail from, Rob? Southampton.
No, the Bahamas.
Oh, so they flew over there.
Yeah, they had to fly over there, and then it's done all that lot, and then it will end up going to Portugal. Is the last stop, and then from Portugal to Southampton.
Mm.
So I think they caught her at the beginning of the season, where the boat was already over there.
Yeah.
When the next people, I expect they'll get on to Southampton.
Yeah. And sail across. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's not showing any cruise ships down there, but who knows?
But then she did say they were going to be at Sinai for 3 days. So I don't know if they have left by now.
Oh, there you go. The MSC Seaside.
I don't know.
Well, where are they heading to?
To tell the truth, I don't know.
There it's the MSC Seaside is the only cruise ship in Antigua right now. And it is by the City View Hotel, and
You know what it's like, when, Mark, when you're not going, it goes in one year and out the other.
Yeah, no, the other. Yeah.
You know.
Depending on the size of their cruise ship, it might not be docked. They some of them ships be too big, and what they'll do is they'll come like close to the dock, but still like out to sea, and then they'll have like a little shuttle boat bring the passengers from.
But I think that there's
That
going
must
to be
take forever.
far too many
There's
passengers.
thousands of people on that boat.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
they won't have a shuttle boat for that one.
Oh, it's more than one. It's
There
more
it
than
is,
one, but
right there. There's the MSC Seaside, and it is at a dock.
I don't know if that's what she's on. I don't know.
Well, it's the only cruise ship in Antigua right now.
Yeah, but she said yesterday they were leaving, so she'd be out of. She wouldn't have Wi-Fi for the next 3 days, so they could have left last night, early this morning. I don't know.
It's unusual for a cruise ship not to have its own Wi-Fi.
But you can have the Wi-Fi, but she said it's 30 quid a day.
Oh God.
But well, 30 quid for 24 hours. So she said
Yeah.
stuff.
You're on holiday.
She's not,
The best thing you can do on holiday is to avoid all that anyway. Just kind of disconnect yourself and let go.
So sorry, Michael.
The idea of getting on Wi-Fi when you're in a place like that is kind of sad for me. It seems sad to me to think that someone would then go online and mess
Yeah,
around.
but it's the only way she can get back in touch.
Wouldn't you want to disconnect if you were there? Like disconnect off the grid, kind of.
Yeah, which is because she said
Do you know what I mean?
like I said, look, just stay off Wi-Fi, because my daughter's in as well, and she's just Instagram and TikTok, and
I'm betting this might be the ship because it's the only one in Antigua right now that's huge.
Yeah, why?
Go on land to a local restaurant or something, McDonald's or something.
If Rob disconnects, his chair won't work. So
If you go on vacation and you don't go on Instagram and let everybody know, it's like you didn't even go on vacation.
Yes, it was good, family.
so
Yeah.
Once they get off the boat, they get close to like any major restaurant, McDonald's, Burger King, anything like that. They have free Wi-Fi. They'll be able to use it from there. They just have to log onto it. But of course, time you get off the boat, you're not thinking about that no more. You're looking at everything that's going on around you. So.
I like to unplug the router here at the house when my wife complains we don't have internet. Say, honey, it's like we're on vacation.
The vacation simulator.
Yeah.
Why don't you just take it in and enjoy it for a little bit? Your time with me.
No, get out of my kitchen.
Well, maybe you don't want her to answer that.
Donald Spritzer with a water bottle. Do you smell the ocean? It's that ocean breeze.
Walking around in a Speedo and a Stetson.
Just a bowl of water with sea salt in it and a fan next to it.
Is that Caesar? Michael, is that Caesar?
Oh, no, it's just a random chimp.
It's a random monkey.
Looking inquisitive.
I thought that was my cousin,
that
man.
kind of thinking pose. I kind of I like it. Thinky chimp.
Looks like my cousin.
Because the thing is, I put a phrase somewhere. We are all monkeys in shoes, and I think it's important to get grounded.
And you never see that more than when something crazy happens and you see everybody going.
Yeah. You see it
like
sometimes.
They look like primates who just saw a snake.
Yeah.
Right. In fact, a lot of group behavior, because group psychology is very difficult, but it's far more difficult than singular. But the group, you see a lot of that sort of thing in groups of people doing all sorts of stuff, following and not wanting to be the odd one out, and there's lots of reasons why animals want to kind of be social and not want to be the stand out.
Yeah, that's why they say when something bad happens, why so many people don't alert the authorities or don't take action to stop what's happening, because they don't want to be judged by the people who aren't, they're part of the group that aren't doing anything. They don't want to be judged for standing out from that group that isn't doing anything. Therefore, nobody does anything.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of times people be shocked to see what the hell is happening. Like, is this for real? Oh my God. They'll be stuck.
Drain this bird.
You're draining your
Definitely.
bird?
Yeah, that's not a euphemism either.
Ah,
You guys trying to figure out what cruise ship Rob's wife was on?
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, he doesn't
Well,
have
which
a name for the
one-
ship.
trying to figure out which one it is.
But according to marine traffic, there's only one major cruise ship in Antigua right
So
now.
it could have left.
Yeah, it might be en route to the next destination, and
Yeah.
he doesn't even know what that is.
They charge you $30 a day to use Wi-Fi on a cruise ship.
Yeah, well, nearly $40, wasn't it? Because it was just over £30 British money.
£30, yeah. So that's like
That's crazy.
it's about $1.29, $1.30. So that'll be closer to £39.
Damn.
$39, yeah.
I wouldn't use that on principle, even if I did want to do something.
Way people live on internet now, you best believe a lot of people probably paid that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They would have done.
Now, a lot of the big hotels do that as well now. Say if you want Wi-Fi, it costs you extra.
If you were smart though, what you'd do is you'd tether it and you would set up a hotspot and then
Yeah, your hotspot
you know,
from
get
your
your
phone.
mates to join you and chip in, you know.
Mm.
Because you can probably connect 4 people to do stuff. Because you're only writing letters, aren't you, and that sort of thing, or whatever.
Mm.
Emails, you know.
Oh, you get your bird yet?
You think you have people on the ship who pay the full amount and then sit around and still their minutes say, "Hey, I got a minute.
Yeah.
Got a minute, 75 cents. 1 minute for 75 cents." Like selling Lucy's on the corner.
Yeah.
You know about selling Lucy's on the corner, Donnie. You don't smoke cigarettes.
What?
You don't smoke cigarettes. Not that I know of, anyway. I never seen you smoke a cigarette.
Too
I
sensible
don't
for that sort
I
of
don't
thing.
smoke.
That's what I thought.
He only
I don't smoke.
smokes
I
turkeys.
still know some lingo, dude. I can talk. I don't have to.
He only smokes turkeys and meatloafs.
You
Yeah,
know
I
how I
smoke
know
turkeys
you,
and-
you know how I know you don't smoke? He said sell Lucy's on the corner. They sell Lucy's in the corner store. They ain't about to sell them on the corner.
Yeah, when you break down the price of the pack of cigarettes, they make twice as much by doing that.
Mhm.
They do now. They starting to charge $1 for them now. But at least you charge $1, so they making $20 off of each pack. Which means they're making $200 off a carton. It only costs $80.
I don't want to worry you, but here you pay $20 for a pack. In
Yeah,
the
that's how it
shops.
is up in New York City. Up in New York, they paying like $20, $22 a pack.
Mhm.
I pay £5.50 for a pack.
How much is
That's
that,
cheap.
US?
Oh, that's cheap. And they're pretty good as well.
The cheapest ones here would be Lucky Strike and Richmond Soft Pack that are £11.
Lucky's are nice. They're nice cigarettes.
£11.20. That's what I've got at the moment. A packet of Luckies.
They're toasted. Kind of
They're only £11.20 a packet.
What a cheap ass turkey! It didn't come with giblets.
Benson's Blue are now
Give me
£50
inside.
a packet, and
Oh,
Mayfair are
giblets,
like
huh?
£17
Be back
a
now.
packet.
It might be in the inside of the turkey, Donna. You got to stick your hand up
That's
his
why.
ass.
That's where I looked.
Stuck your
Ain't
hand
no
up turkey's
giblets
ass.
there.
No jibbies.
This is not my
Donna,
first
you
time
stuck
around a turkey.
Turkey's ass.
Oh, hell no, Russell.
That's why I don't cook turkey.
There you go.
Ain't no giblets in it.
What do you use the giblets for? The stew or just stock?
Gravy.
Gravy.
Mm.
But Justin,
always
did
like
you get my
put-
email?
I always
I
like
emailed you this morning.
putting the neck in a
Sorry.
soup.
No, I just now got on the
Yeah,
computer, so I haven't checked anything. Give me a second, I'll look at it.
Yeah, my RGB lights came.
Nice.
Well, just a controller. So I replaced the controller and it just burst into life. So everything's working. Perfect.
Oh, it started working, huh?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it turns out everything was plugged in fine. I needn't have worried. I should have been a little bit more confident about having read the instructions. But there you go.
So the controller on the original case was faulty.
Not the case. The case is perfect. The wiring's perfect on it. It's just the controller.
The
So for
RGB
whatever reason,
controller.
this RGB controller, which is a little tiny box. So imagine, do you know those cigarettes, Moores? Do you know those Moores?
Yeah.
They come in a longer packet, Mark?
That's
The
right.
slim one. Yeah.
So same size as that packet. And it's a controller, then you plug it all in and whatnot. So has my sound gone off again?
I had a feeling that's what that was the whole time.
Yeah, so it's just broken.
Was that controller?
So they've sent you a complete new case?
No, I thought they would. Now, the reason why I thought they would is because they said, we'll replace it, it being the case. And then on the invoice, it's a little manifest sheet. It said a case, with the RGB lights and all that sort of thing in it. But in actual fact, they just sent me a Jiffy bag with a controller and the connector that goes into the board and the SATA power connector.
Well, at least they sent
you
what you needed. I mean, at least.
Yeah, it's exactly what I needed. But the problem was they didn't know what the problem may have been. It could have been the wiring. But
well, like I said
got
too,
lucky.
even though the RGBs aren't that important when it comes down to it, it's just the fact that you paid for that and it should be working.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fair enough. I mean, it was your idea, Justin, anyway. And the thing is, I needed that little kick in the arse to just say to them, hey, you need to replace this. And it's fair enough. Like you said, I paid for it. It should work. I shouldn't have to just, make do. But it was very low on the kind of, on the list of things that I could.
Well, I mean, technically you don't need it at all, but.
No.
That is a complete two different Britons right there.
Right.
Michael's like, it doesn't really matter. I was just gonna just let it go. Just
Yeah.
Then go to David. He's like, fuck him.
Let's burn this whole fucking company to the ground.
You're gonna fix it now.
No,
and now it does work. It sure does look mighty pretty.
But like I said, I think that when it comes down to it, though, the fact that you paid for that, even though it's not a necessity, it should still be working regardless. I mean, it's only fair.
Yeah.
So
That's
at
right.
least
Go on.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, if you pay 50 quid, the extra tenner for a happy ending, you should hang around and get one. Am I right?
Exactly.
Oh, you filthy, filthy man.
I know. I know that there's one in Salisbury. Actually,
I
a couple of days
respected
ago.
you until you said that. I used to have such respect for you.
Don't lie. I'm not a respectful person. My God. Now, by the way,
And
I've
then it
never been
disappeared.
to.
Oh my God.
I've never been to a massage joint for anything, and certainly not a happy ending. But someone told me about one in Salisbury a few days ago, and I just thought it was fucking hilarious because he said it just as a matter of fact. You can go in there and you can, they'll give you a hand job at the end of this massage and whatnot. I said, oh, cool,
Okay.
all right. And he said, yeah, they used to be up this road, up another road, and for all intents and purposes, my friend who was telling me this knew, exclusively. He was, he had primary evidence of this being the case because he'd gone in there, But that's cool, whatever.
All right,
Good to
Jonathan.
support local
Bust his
businesses.
ass for
Sorry,
not
go on.
having. He doesn't have any first-hand knowledge of it, and he's using the lingo. Bust his ass.
Hey,
You jumped
there
on
you
me
go.
for using the term squares or for using the term loosies.
He's probably just teasing me.
Did everybody else just freeze up then or not?
No, that was you.
Yeah.
Everything froze on my end.
No,
Zoom-
everybody
My
was fine
audio.
on my end.
My
Zoom
audio's
stopped
still doing that
working.
silly thing.
Let's come back again. Dusty.
What's up, Dusty?
I watched a video on that boat hitting the bridge. And it gave a few little nuggets of information about what it might have been, and they suspect that it was a power failure on the boat. Because I've heard a few theories about maybe they were flashing the lights as a warning or something or whatever. I don't really buy that. I think that they were struggling to get the thing going, and there was a connection between the engines running and the power system somehow. Because you see what I didn't notice before, and it's right there, it's plain as day, is that the engines are really going for it. I don't think they're faulty necessarily. I think they're just gunning them,
Yeah.
because it's
That
probably
plume of
in
smoke,
reverse, or they're probably
I
trying
thought.
to do something.
Well, and that's the thing was if they lost power or it was a power issue too, because it's possible that rudder could have been electronically controlled too, and not
Right.
by
Yeah.
like old school where it would have been like wires and cables and shit going through the ship.
Absolutely. The thing is, what happens is when you stick it in reverse and you start chucking a bunch of water in the opposite direction, what happens is it because of the way that the propeller is and the way it induces a kind of a movement on the ship, it will make the ship turn left or right on its own. Much the same way it would happen on an airplane. As an airplane flies, it flies behind the disc of the propeller, and that the air is spinning in a kind of a cyclonic way. And of course, as the plane flies through it, the edge of that cyclone hits the inboard part of the wing and also the tail, and it kind of it makes the plane go to whichever way.
Yeah, there
the
are actually
proximity is.
designs of an asymmetrical plane for that very reason. But people
Say
don't
again.
trust
So
it.
I missed the first part. Sorry.
I said there's actually a design for an asymmetrical plane that takes that into account, but people won't fly it because they don't trust it. It looks like it's made wrong.
Okay. Well, when you put a plane together, what you'll do is you allow for that by putting the engine at a slightly different angle. So it points down a little bit and to the left, or the right, according to which way it goes around. And I can't remember which way it does spin. In any case, what happens then by moving the prop rather than moving anything else?
I believe it spins right
the
round,
effect
baby,
is all
right
in
round.
proportion. But the effect is all in proportion. You don't have to worry about. Oh, look at that! Lance is flying his Avata.
Avada, yeah, I seen that.
See
East
that?
Coast, you are correct. Yeah, that really was a dumb move. In fact, if you watch that video, when you seen that ship start to sway, that was from them dropping the anchor, trying to slow it down, so to speak.
Yep.
But it made it
And then
sway
we'll
to the
right it. Yeah.
sway to the left, swung it right in there. It's a dumb move to do that, but that's like what they're supposed to do. So
Well, the thing is like they're just doing whatever they can think of that might stop the ship, and that's all.
Yeah.
There's only so many things you can do.
A lot of shit and getting going on.
It wasn't no stuff too fast.
Do you think they were going too fast?
For the anchor to just dead stop it, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, do you think the boat was traveling too fast anyway?
No, it's just
No, go ahead,
it's just big. There's so much. It's so much inertia.
Momentum. Yeah. There's just so much momentum built up in it.
Somebody pointed out that what was it? The biggest. It basically it's like a skyscraper.
Yeah. Oh.
The size of the thing.
Yeah.
Those oil tankers, they take 3 kilometers to slow down, right? To a stop. Is that right?
East
Something
Coast
like
is
that.
right. Dropping the anchors at that point was like putting a thread across a train tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they could have slowed, they were looking to slow it down to minimize any impact.
Yeah.
If they could
Any
have slowed
type
it down,
of damage limitation.
Okay, here's why that don't make sense, right? You're already moving at whatever knots they were moving. Time you drop that anchor and it hooked onto something in the bottom of the ocean, everything inside that ship shifted to the front, just like they say with weight when it comes to flying drones.
Well, the biggest
It's
problem
strapped
is
down. It's
Yeah,
strapped down
everything
quite
should-
nicely.
So although you drop that anchor to slow it down, when all that cargo got pushed in front, they do nothing but like make it move a tad bit faster.
well,
before it
the
starts.
the biggest problem too is they lost all control right before they got to the bridge, so
Right.
they didn't really have much time to react to anything. To be honest with you,
Right,
It's like
right.
minutes. They said it was about 7 minutes from the time they realized the ship was out of control to them trying to get people off the bridge and all that. I mean, that thing lost its control probably what, a quarter mile before it got to the bridge, if that.
Probably, yeah, because oh boy, he radioed in saying that they were out of control. Yeah, matter of fact, you're right, Justin. He did say it was about 7 minutes, but that's not enough time to stop a cargo ship.
Not
No.
really.
Even if you cut the engine, she's gonna keep pushing because you got
Talking
all
about
that weight.
hundreds of thousands of tons.
Right.
And those things don't move very fast. Like the ships where Paul films, they're only moving at like 7 or 9 knots, and that's not very quick at all. So, but it's just enough weight that it's just,
Yeah, it's gonna keep her on float.
right.
It's the sheer mass of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just
That's what she
imagine
said.
if you could only drive your car at 10 knots. God, it'd take forever to get places, wouldn't it?
I mean, but the
Well,
braking
not really,
system
if
is a
you-
whole lot different from ground to water. The ground, you can hit them brakes and the weight of the car slide, it'll stop it quicker. In the water, you got nothing to hold, it's nothing to grip. So it's just gonna keep going until it literally like stops moving.
That's a lovely fish, Mark, behind you. Making me hungry.
Mhm.
Mark, your
Yep.
light is off track. I've been meaning to tell you that. One of your lights is off track.
Mhm.
The light on your right hand side is off track.
That light is a massive LED bar.
Oh, that's not the one that it came with?
Looks okay.
No, it's about 120 LEDs.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's
we're gonna spatchcock it.
make a cup of tea.
It's possibly the fact that the filter is moving the water surface on that side. in which case that will make the light flicker.
No, it's not. It's not flickering. It just seems like it's not lined up with the other one.
Oh no, it's all one bar. It goes all the way across.
It's just your point of view of it. It makes it look like that.
What do you reckon I should do with this controller? Do you reckon I should take it apart?
Yeah, why not play around with it? If not, just toss it
I
in the
mean,
trash.
if you know how.
Could be something as simple as a dry joint.
Right, exactly. I've got soldering iron. Sort it out. And, give it to my friend.
On. I always hate that joint up by the shoulder. There you go.
Dusty said, watching a person last night that worked in the shipyards, they said if you knew how much maintenance there was on those size ships, we wouldn't want them in the water.
Yeah. Trouble is that the maintenance takes a long time when it gets done, and they can't afford to keep them out of the water for that long.
Well, that's like same thing. That's why the military has a very strict regimen on maintenance on the aircraft carriers. They'll go out for as long as 18 months, but then they'll come back in. They have to do a minimum 6 months in dry dock for maintenance, where they go over the whole ship and refit it and put all, restock it, everything. They have to go over that thing with a fine tooth comb every time it comes in. Think about how much money's on that ship, right?
Yeah.
Fucking 100, you got $100 million fighters on that thing. I mean, that's a lot of money.
And I just can't imagine how much the insurance is going to have to pay out.
A lot.
Good morning. Just making preparations to get underway from the Cargill, the grain elevator. On departure, we'll be backing down to the Imperial Oil fuel dock. Vessel is in ballast and draft forward 4.4 and half the 7 meters.
Oh yeah, for sure. Between lawsuits and everything, you're talking well over $1 billion they're going to end up paying out.
Roger. We'll give you a call once on departure.
Plus, you might have separate lawsuits. You might have people that will sue just the company and then turn around and sue their insurance company separately. Yeah, it's going to be a freaking messy thing here in the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, I say hopefully, I mean,
there it goes.
But I mean, how many people
wrestling each other?
have died? Have they got an updated figure yet?
6 and 1 in hospital.
6 and 1 in hospitals.
Apparently, one guy fell off of there and didn't get injured at all. They found him in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
was really lucky.
He was lucky.
wanted to head home to his family.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Morning.
Morning, Rob.
Hey, Ron.
Spatchcock.
I don't believe I've ever met you in person. Oh,
Spatchcock it is.
There's actually two people on here I don't think you've ever met in person. You got Cool
Ron, how
Cat
you doing, man?
and Mark White.
You're not missing much, Rob.
Hey, Don, How about you whip the legs off of it and just do a crown? Would that be all right?
Donald.
Take the legs off of it and do a crown.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, you separate the legs and then you bend the back on the joint, de-joint them, keep the skin. Obviously, you donate the skin from the legs, if you know what I mean, to keep it on the breast. And then what you do is you sit it down on the internal part of the rib cage, so you've just got all the breast meat on the outside. It's called a crown. You can see it.
Oh, okay, so go ahead. Just section off the legs and let the breast meat catch more smoke.
Yeah, it just means you've got all of that loveliness, and then but also you've got the underside where the smoke can also penetrate from underneath, if you like,
Well, that's what spatchcocking does, is opens that up and.
Just an idea. I mean, and I know nothing about smoking, Don. So,
But yeah, I could.
That sounded really sexy and cruel at the same time. He's like, just grab the legs and spread them and then de-join them.
And what you do when you take the legs off is you take too much skin off of the legs. So imagine if you were taking the legs off to then cook them separately. You make sure that you take plenty of skin off the legs so that you can stretch it over the meat, the rest of the breast.
Right, stretch it back over where I separated it from the breast on the lower side of the breast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the inside of the leg, right? What you do is you make sure all that skin on the inside of the leg ends up on the breast, so that you've got enough skin to just about cover the leg. If it's laid flat. But the inside of the leg gets kind of skinned, and the skin remains near the breast.
Is he a serial killer at night or something?
I'm into cooking and stuff, right? I like it.
Well,
you seem to know a lot about the legs and the back of the skin.
Yeah, well, in my experience, I've been a catering manager and a chef as well. So.
Well, you notice Rob picked that up. He's in a wheelchair, so he picked up the legs and the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking more to put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah.
Put the lotion in the basket.
I have never done it. I've never done it.
I've crowned loads of stuff, but the reason why I would crown it is because it cooks nicely like that. You see, as long as you don't stuff it or anything, it just means that you've got heat coming from underneath and on top, and so it cooks nicely. And any time that you can actually cook something half the time, it means that it's twice as juicy.
Right. That's why I spatchcocked it, and I've always thought leaving the legs on after that. Well, actually, leaving the legs on and spatchcocking.
That's probably the right thing to do.
Cook it all at a shorter period, so your legs don't dry out, the wings don't dry out like they normally do. I've never
probably the right thing to do. That's
heard
probably
of
the right
crowning
thing to do.
it. I'm thinking I might watch a video real quick.
Rob, I'm not sure if he's telling me the turkey's going to be delicious or make love to it. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I've already made love to it. I've already made love to it. And then you don't do that after you cook it. Come on.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I'm trying to stay quiet. Michael does
you
live
want
in
to
the
do
UK.
And you want to make love to it before you spatchcock it, because after you spatchcock it, you have all those sharp ribs that are exposed.
Exactly.
Well, Donald, what I did notice is when you talked about stretching the skin, your eyebrows went up. It's like.
Plus, then you don't need to use as much salt.
What you been up to, Ron?
Just nothing different. It's working and taking care of Dawn, trying my best.
How's Don doing?
I honestly think he's down to either days or weeks.
That sucks.
But I'm so glad his family is there, and somebody pulled some strings somewhere, but they got his son-in-law home from Poland. Red Cross got involved, And I think it's because of Don's, it's apparently to do something like that in the military, it takes, it has to be like a blood relative. Because his son-in-law is on deployment. And, but I think Blaine was telling me yesterday that it had to go through this general and this corporal and all these people to get it approved. But I think because Don has 39 years in the military, it was able to be approved.
Well, good.
Yeah, so he made it home. He said it was like a 32 hours of in planes and airports to finally get here.
That's a long time.
Well, I'm sure he's glad to be home.
Yeah, he's
Don was happy to see him, right?
Oh God, yeah, he had no idea he was coming. And when I took Don and that particular son-in-law out hunting 2 years ago, Don paid for his hunt. It was like $6-7 grand. And then at the end of the hunt, when we got that big 10-point, Blaine made a comment about, he goes, wow, good old trusty 7 mag. And Don looks at him, he goes, you like that gun? He goes, well, hell yeah, I did a nice job today. He goes, well, good, it's yours. And he gave it to me.
Nice.
Several gun.
Wow.
Yeah. So what Don or Blaine did, he showed me yesterday, is we actually, when I got Don's deer last year, we saved the hooves, and we had them mounted on the deer mount, so the hooves come up in like in a curl, and Blaine hangs that rifle on those hooves.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But yeah, Blaine's a hell of a mechanic. Wish he was here about 2 weeks ago to help me. We'll
You got your car sorted.
He works on all the big military machinery, the Bradleys, the tanks. He's a mechanic over there. But, yeah, he's good at it.
I like those spicing vehicles. I think they're awesome.
Did you get your little car fixed then?
Yeah, it's all fixed, I hope. So hopefully no more problems for a while. I put enough maintenance money into it in the last 3 months, damn near the cost what it cost me to buy the vehicle. Vehicle only cost me $5 grand. I put $3 grand in maintenance in it in the last 3 months. It's a good running little car.
Oh, the thing is, if it makes it last another 5 or 10 years, it was worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, mechanics ain't cheap neither.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Shit's expensive.
Yeah, but it was, I went up to see Don yesterday, and we had a couple private talks, and it just seemed like he plateaued for the longest time. Then all of a sudden, in the last 3 weeks, he just took a nosedive, and I see a change from day to day. You know.
Well, he must be at the point where he's ready to go.
He is. He's trying to strive though, and be positive, and he's glad he.
Now his daughter isn't right there, is she? She's out West Coast or something, or?
One daughter went home to upper state New York day before yesterday. One daughter's here from Atlanta. The other daughter's here from Salt Lake. Her husband just pulled in yesterday. He came. He shut his business down. put it on hold for at least a week. And he drove out here yesterday from Salt Lake. It was about a 10-hour drive. Blaine's here from Poland. And there's one granddaughter left. And yeah, I had a little heart-to-heart with her yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she has been a problem to her parents. Running, cutting her wrists, threatened. She's been permanently expelled from school. She threatened to shoot the teacher.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How old is she?
16 or 17.
Oh, wow.
So her and I had a little come to Jesus, and I gave her a little story about something in my life. And I said, I just want you to think about that next time you get so rebellious with your parents. And she walked away and just started to cry. I'm like, good. Maybe it sunk in. So, but the last thing I told her, I said, you have one set of parents. That's it. Yeah.
Yep. When they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, did you get all that snow, Paul, out your way?
Actually, no, we got a little bit of rain. And it was supposed to have been really heavy rain, and it just rained for about an hour or two last night. That was it. But it is dark and dingy and cloud covered. And
oh, Paul, I was thinking of you the other day.
Oh God.
Got a call. It was for
Don's cat's attacking his phone.
7-year-old lady that fell, really boogered up her knee and broke her wrist. Okay, well, I've had these kind of calls before, no biggie. But got into her house, and I just noticed there's cages everywhere. And I'm looking at these cages, I'm like, what the hell are you doing with all these squirrels? She rescues squirrels.
all right.
Her hands were just all scratched up and bit up, and she's like, yeah, I rescue squirrels and rabbits.
Squirrels and rabbits.
Her whole house, I mean, it was a shamble. Oh God. But just, she had 4 dogs, 6 cats. I don't know how many squirrels and rabbits. Yeah.
It's quite a menagerie.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell would you want to rescue squirrels for? But it was her thing. So I'm like, yeah, here's Paul Murray.
Yeah, I feed my little buddies.
Yeah, I was wishing I could get Don down here to feed the deer one more time.
So are the deer still hanging?
Oh yeah. Yeah, not as much. Because they go in spurts. The other day I pulled in and opened up my front door of the car, went to get into the back seat, opened up that door, and I'm bending in there, grabbing all my stuff, and I backed out of the car and looked up, and there's like 6 or 8 of them staring at me. No. They're at least get in the house. But they stood out there and waited.
They waited for you.
Just stood there going, where the fuck have you been?
Oh yeah, we'd probably do that every day. Like Jack, he'd be home more. But
well, they're your herd.
Yeah.
But I bet you missed the other one though, don't you?
Old Oliver, yeah, he was a good boy. Dumbass, he needs to stay off the state property. You won't get shot at. I think that's what he did. You go down, if you go right down over the hill across the road, I want to say it's 1,500 yards, and you'll reach state land. And here in Wyoming, if you find a piece of state land to hunt on, you're lucky. A lot of the state land is kind of landlocked by private land, so it's very hard to get on it. So But to hunt on somebody's private land, you usually got to pay what they call a trespass fee, and that can be pretty expensive, depending on the animal. Deer, $1,200-1,500. Elk are probably $3-4 grand.
Wow.
God. It's an expensive hobby then.
Oh, it's very expensive.
Oh yeah, Ron takes people out. He works for a guy that does hunting expeditions, and those guys pay a lot of money, don't they, Ron?
Oh, huge bucks. You figure by the time they, like right now, I don't know why Wyoming is going to hurt their hunting. They just like all but doubled their out-of-state hunting license. So you figured before you even do the hunt, you figure your travel, if you're coming from more than 2, 3, 4 states away, you're pushing $2 grand into a license and travel expenses alone. That's before you buy the hunt. Then you got the processing fee. Then you got the taxidermy fee. You're looking at 8-10 grand a hunt.
Wow.
Yeah. One single deer.
Just for one deer?
One deer.
Yep. For by the time, and that's why a lot
That
of
all
these,
you're allowed to actually kill is just one.
yeah.
Yep. Permits for one deer.
10,000 for one deer. How long does that meat last?
It's like regular any other meat, as
As long as your freezer doesn't give out.
Yeah. It'll last a lot longer.
How much meat did you lose when your freezer went out?
Well, I lost all the bear meat. Probably 3-4 packages of elk. I don't know how many packages of buffalo, halibut, salmon. I lost a lot. Yeah.
Pounds, right?
Oh, it was a lot. Yeah, several dinners went right down the drain. Well, I still remember the day I opened up that freezer door. I'm like, oh dear God. That stunk.
And I guess the cost of hunting that bear was even more than a deer.
Actually, believe it or not, it was not bad, Mark. It was, you think? I think I put the hunt. Yeah, you know what? Believe it or not, by the time I did the taxidermy, I was right in that same ballpark. The taxidermy was what killed me. The hunt itself was in the $3,500. My travel expenses, maybe, I don't know, between gas and hotels, getting up there into Canada. I don't know, $400, $500, $600. But yeah, the taxidermy killed me, and that was with a discount. My boss did it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did it. I said that room looks so nice now. It looks. I ran into the owner's wife the other day, the previous owner of my home.
Really?
Yeah, and very, very nice lady. And
I'm biting.
Hey,
I'm biting you, girl.
I showed her the changes at the house.
Yeah.
She was amazed.
Yeah.
Stop biting you, little girl.
Okay. Has anybody else from the U.S. ever heard the term of a turkey crown?
Yeah.
Crown?
A crown?
No.
It's just the turkey with the legs and the wings removed. I've always just that was a bone-in turkey breast.
It's just the
every
round,
Christmas.
the round. Looks like a football sitting there, right?
Yeah, we have them at Christmas.
It's certainly round, yeah. If you have you looked it up on the...
that's why when you're talking, Mike, about the turkey crown, I'm like, I have no idea about crowning. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of that term.
It's more than likely.
I think maybe here in the U.S. we rejected. I think here in the U.S. we rejected the crown. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I get it. Yeah.
Possibly. But it's pretty standard over in the UK. You can either
Yeah,
buy
and
the
they're looking at it, it's like,
turkey
oh, okay, I get it.
stocked or crown. And the crown is usually cheaper, obviously, because it don't weigh as much.
Well, you
Yeah,
get
they've
more
got they've got to do
per pound is
something.
not cheaper.
Yes, but
They've
more
got,
expensive
they've
by
got to
per
do
pound, yeah.
something with the what's left of the turkey after they've ripped all the drumsticks off and wings
Thing
off
is,
and
I
salt
like the
them
legs.
separately.
I think the
I
legs
use-
are the most interesting part.
I use
I
everything.
I hate turkey drumsticks.
Oh, I hate such a strong word.
My
There's more,
Oh
God.
man, that's the best part
Come
right
on,
there.
man.
there's more
Right.
ligament. There's
That's
more
the-
Thank you,
ligament
Jonathan.
than meat.
That's the Fred Flintstone part right there.
Yes. Yeah. He's right.
There's
Oh
more
my
ligaments in
God.
it than there is meat.
Yeah, but come on. You know, man up. It's a ligament. What's it gonna do? You know?
Get in the
Get
way.
it down, yeah.
Oh my.
Just tear that bad boy out. In fact, you can take the ligaments out as part of the butchery process. Certainly a piece of bone as well. There's a long strand of bone in there, and I think 2 or 3 ligaments in the leg. You can strip them out, and so you end up with a
More
really
than
nice
2 or 3. There's about 7 or 8.
Oh yeah. You debone it. Yeah, you debone it. Lay the meat out flat. Pull
Right.
everything out, and then just slice it straight across. Oh my God, so good.
Oh, isn't it though?
That
is
would
the
be
way to
all
do
right,
it.
but actually, as a full drumstick.
Hey, TJ.
Got me feeling like it's Thanksgiving.
All right.
TJ had to come in when you started talking about deboning.
Deboning. That's funny. Like deboning a turkey or deboning a chicken, or well, no, not
A wife?
yeah, deboning maybe like an animal, like a deer or something like that.
Oh dear. That's the thing. The difference between a chicken and a pregnant woman. You can debone a chicken.
But you can't.
But you can't yeah. Brilliant. I just came up with that.
That's
My
funny.
God. I'm a comical genius.
Okay. I came down here, and yeah, I look like I'm in a dungeon or something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. You're like
It's
in
good,
a, like
man.
a,
It looks
But
spooky.
I'm leaving my turkey unattended with cats in the house
Oh my word.
to come
Yeah,
down here
the
and
keep
show you
coming up.
guys.
Wait,
Cat
wait, wait,
keeps
wait.
coming up
You
to the
left it
phone.
sitting on top of the stove?
Hey, what's up, Jonathan?
What's good, TJ?
Well, yeah, while he was working on that
Um,
turkey, every once in a while, the cat was looking in the camera.
Just kind of sitting here at the house without a vehicle, without nowhere to go. If I want to go somewhere, I guess I got to walk my ass there.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah,
you're fine.
good exercise.
I see you had an accident with the car, huh?
Where's
Yeah,
your
somebody-
car at? Is it at the?
It's at the body shop right now. I gotta call that. Well, either I'm gonna call or they're supposed to call me and let me know like what the heck's going on, if it's repairable or if it's
These days, dude, they fucking total cars for stupid shit.
Right.
yeah.
TJ, your insurance company should give you a loan car.
A loaner.
Yeah, but I don't have loaner. I don't have rental insurance though on my policy.
TJ, you stuck at home. You want a babysitting job? Hey, watch this little girl for me.
All right,
you
yeah,
don't-
Oh,
yeah,
look at that.
Dude, that looks good.
That's how you present your turkey for
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
that is the way to do it.
You got your
Wow, that
breast
looks
separated
good.
and all of your leg and wing meat right there in the center. Look how
Wow.
nice cubed that is up.
Oh, that looks so amazing.
What are you gonna do
Beautiful.
if they total it, TJ? You're gonna have to go get you another car.
Yeah, my mom's been reaching out to people to see if they have anybody that's selling a good used car or whatever. And then I got a mechanic of ours that his buddy has a used car lot or whatever. So he's gonna talk to him and see if he's got any used cars around or whatever.
Were you paying payments on that car, or was it paid off?
I think it was paid off. I believe.
You mean you think? Ain't that your
Yeah,
car?
you're paying a monthly payment. You would know that. That's like,
I think it was paid off for sure. It was paid off. Yeah.
Jay, where you get that car from?
Huh?
where'd you get the car from?
I think I got it at Kia, because my car was a Kia, so I bought it at the dealership.
Ew,
Pay full
gross,
price?
Ew, gross, a Kia.
Touch my car again, I touch my car again, I Kia.
Your insurance company don't, or TJ don't give you rental insurance?
Yeah.
For a minute, then I thought he'd bought himself a
Well,
flat pack from IKEA.
The thing of it is Anthony, explain this to me. Somebody else caused the accident, but your insurance company isn't going to bend over backwards for you. Usually the insurance company goes after the other insurance company.
Right.
He wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't even know if the guy that hit me. We don't even know if he's got insurance or whatever.
You can call the police department and ask them if they got in touch with the person and find out if he did or not.
That's what they're trying to find out now, because my mom sent him an email and he hasn't had any contact yet. So,
but TJ, you're supposed to have, most insurance companies have, part of your policy includes underinsured and non-insured drivers of somebody else that's at
somebody
fault.
else that hit you.
So your insurance company should be paying you a rental. If you have that, you should have that on your, almost every policy has it.
Yeah, I went to, when I got dropped off at Enterprise, they said it was like $30-something a day for a rental, and like I don't know. I should have got rental.
Did you contact your insurance
company is supposed to cover that.
I don't have rental insurance on my policy. I don't know why I didn't get it in the first place.
Did you have full coverage or did you have liability?
I don't know. I think the second one. I think the liability. I think.
Yeah, just liability then.
Yeah, PD.
Then your car was paid off then, because you can't have liability on a car you're making payments on.
No.
You have to have full coverage.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, liability don't cover shit. Unless I don't know, when that drunk driver hit me, my insurance paid for a rental car and I only had liability because he didn't have insurance. So they paid for a rental car for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you might want to call directly to the insurance company and ask them what's up. Don't let them double talk. You just say, hey, we don't know the guy that caused the accident. I don't know if he's insured, but that's why I have insurance with you to do that.
Yeah.
Because you
Did the police do a report?
Huh?
Did the police do a report at the accident?
Yeah. I got the information
It was a
sitting
hit
over
and
there.
run.
Yeah, it was a hit and run.
Police report.
Yeah, I got it sitting over there. It was a white Dodge pickup.
Yeah, but did you get an actual police report?
Yeah.
It should have in the police report the name of the insurance company of both drivers.
No, he was a hit and run. The guy took off.
Oh,
the guy took off.
Yeah.
But they caught him though, didn't they?
No, not yet. No. Because my mom sent him an email asking if they heard anything, and they said no contact yet.
Oh, okay.
But they have a driver's license number, right?
You know, plate number.
Registration number.
Plate number, registration number.
The only thing that shows on the report is the license plate number, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, they should be able to track that back to find out who owns the car and what kind of insurance they have.
All they need to do is
we don't
check
even
the
know. We
traffic
don't.
cameras around the scene. That'll pick up the.
It's his own plate number.
That's what they do here.
I was gonna say, TJ's like, yeah, they got the plate number, and it turns out it's TJ's plate number.
That's funny.
Little girl, where you go?
Can we track this motherfucker down and make him pay?
Yep.
That's why TJ's not answering the phone.
Yeah.
TJ, you going to the drone meetup?
I'm trying to. I called I texted Ray to see if he was up and let him know like what my situation was and stuff. So I'm hoping my car can get fixed. I'm hoping. If not, then I'll have to get a used car and whatnot, and it's we just figure
TJ,
everything out.
The meetup is in 8 days.
Yeah.
I don't see that car in 8 days.
Well, it all depends on how fast.
Even if they can fix it, it won't get fixed in 8 days.
Right. They ain't gonna fix it.
My car would probably take like a couple of weeks or so to fix it, if it even can be fixed.
Well,
Right,
not
they ain't
only
even
that,
told you yet.
it'll take that long just for the insurance company and the auto body shop to battle back and forth over a price.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you're going, you're gonna have to find a different way.
Yeah.
But I mean, you fly with a lot of them guys down there. I don't see why one of them won't just come get you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like Ray or Al or somebody.
Yeah, just ask somebody if they can swing by and grab you. Plus, there's plenty of people driving down there too that will be going right by you. So
They probably got to pass right by you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll be
I better
going past
stay
it on
start-
Friday, not on Saturday morning.
you
See
leaving,
you
Ron?
all.
Later.
Everybody have a good day.
There's something
All
about
right,
spatchcock
we'll see ya.
turkey
Ooh, look
that
at
makes
that.
it look.
See you, Ron.
It looks like it is trying to hold
You're on.
the
Don,
pig. It's trying to hold it.
Don, why you got that turkey looking like it's supposed to be in a bed?
Like it's supposed to be a what?
Like she's
Like
supposed
it's
to be in the
supposed-
bed.
It's supposed to
Like
be
she's
in the
bed.
bed.
Like you're about to go make love to the turkey.
Yeah. Okay. See, I ain't even want to go there. That turkey
It's,
looking like it's in the bed, spread legs wide open to move the sheets. Come here, baby.
Hey Don, when it said let the turkey chill in the sink, did you like set them up in the corner with put some like onions in for the
sunglasses and
eyes
a
and like
cocktail.
have like a beer like sitting next to it?
I played some Barry Manilow to get it in the mood.
Yeah.
No, spatchcocked it so that you can get that breast cooked faster, so it cooks about the same time as your legs and your wings do.
That's
say-
it. He opened its legs wide and spatchcocked it.
Yeah, that's all I heard was cocked it.
Boy, if David would have seen that, he'd have had too much to say. It would have been too funny.
Michael is the only person on this panel that I can talk to about this.
Don't worry, I got you. It's all good.
Yeah, and he's a
Right.
fucking serial killer.
This was Don's turkey right here.
Come to think
Yeah,
of it,
let-
crowning
let-
has a completely different
Let
meaning.
the turkey chill in the sink. I don't know why it won't let me
Michael's
click
the only
it.
one you can speak to, and I think he's a private serial killer.
Well, I could
But
murder a
who
bowl of
better
cornflakes
talk
right now.
about sectioning a who better talk about sectioning a bird than a serial killer?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Don't agree.
When I talk
Yes,
about a bird, I'm talking about
yes,
poultry.
yeah.
When he talks about sectioning a bird, he's talking about the hooker down the street.
I better watch what I'm saying. Michael's in the UK. He can come and get me.
And wasn't he
Too
planning on
much of a
taking you
drive.
fishing out on a pier?
I can normally chop off to anybody because I don't care.
We're gonna take him on the boat. I remember that. And he was gonna lift you over his shoulder.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said he was going to carry you up on the boat.
Yeah,
Hey,
until Rob told me how much he weighs, and then I thought, nah.
Hey, Russell. Hey, Jody. Oh, you calling me fat?
No, you told me how much you weighed, and that's when I reconsidered the whole
I'm
lifting
just
you onto a
well
boat thing.
proportioned.
Well, that's it. I
For
just don't want to
Buick,
lose
just
one of my
going
testicles
outwards
trying to
instead
pick
of
you up.
upwards.
he's
You're
well
not fat, are you,
proportioned for
Rob?
Buick.
You're just short for your weight.
Sorry, Mac.
I said you're not fat, you're just short for your weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's supposed to be 12 foot tall.
Hey, Rob, did you go
Supposed
get your
to be
haircut?
12 feet tall.
How tall are you?
You are, TJ?
Did you go get your haircut?
No, I got my ears lowered.
You got- they used to be here. Now they're like down here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Probably be cheaper than getting your hair cut nowadays anyway.
And for TJ, he going in the salon. They charge you an extra $15.
Does that work anywhere else? I mean, do you say, hey, do you landscape down? Did you landscape the bush area down there on your pubes? Did you shave your pubes? No, I got my balls lowered.
I got the lawnmower, I have.
You can tell you're getting older when the balls start dipping in the water.
Yeah. Like, oh goodness.
While you're walking.
Cling, 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 cling.
While you're walking. Yeah.
Were we talking about that? Like, so I think it was. I don't know if we were or somebody else. Like metal balls going cling, cling, cling. I don't know who that was. I think we were talking about that one day or something. I don't know.
Like a Newton's cradle?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Maybe
You
it was
let
the
you
man from
swing the ball
Caress.
goes cling, cling, cling.
His balls were pure solid brass.
Just waiting for it now to warm up a little bit before I go out there and start charcoal.
It'll warm up once you've lit it.
Got to grill that bird?
I mean, smoke it.
That was pretty funny. That the book adventure thing, that was pretty hilarious.
I'm gonna smoke it with a mix of apple and cherry.
Indiana kid. Hello, guy.
Or it might just be all cherry. Depends on how much apple I got left.
Little girl, are you grabbing it?
Use wood.
Do what?
I said it tends to work better when you use wood.
Yeah.
You are, Mac. You got wood.
Trust me, I'm gonna use my wood on that bird.
Cherries and apples don't burn very well.
No, but they smoke delightfully.
Yeah, TJ, you didn't see the video of Donald getting ready for his turkey?
Is
Hell, the
Paul
sun's
froze or
out.
is he passed out?
God.
Too much of anything is not good for you, baby.
Jonathan singing.
I saw it. I didn't mean to. I got to thinking about that bird.
You all right there,
Dog
Mr.
got
Murray?
one spread wide open.
Paul Murray,
What's that?
you okay there?
Yeah.
You okay, Rob?
Are you okay, Rob? Donald's okay.
Why are you holding your chest and all?
No,
All
I
right?
was right here.
He was playing with his buttons on his
all
shirt.
right.
Playing with the
fair enough.
buttons on my shirt.
Well,
Yeah,
you stayed quiet like that for a long time. I was just checking. I don't want to see no wood, Donald.
TJ, what are you playing with?
I'm playing with this thing so I could hear better with this than the sound that's coming out of the speaker. It's
that
it's
a
a
TV special?
Bluetooth speaker. I could hear clearer than with like what's
Oh,
coming out of
speaker.
your.
I thought it was a sex toy.
Oh no, no.
Is that a TV special, TJ?
Are you sure your hearing's just not going out, TJ?
No, definitely not.
Well, you could add that to your insurance claim. You could
What,
have
Mike?
Oh yeah, whiplash.
Yeah.
Whiplash, yeah. Well, actually, after my accident, like it's like the next day, or maybe like the day after or whatever, I ended up going to the hospital just to get myself checked out just in case.
And what was that? What was the prognosis?
I told them I felt fine. They shined the friggin' flashlight in my face.
Never tell him you feel
Never
fine.
tell him
Yeah,
you're
you should have been like, oh,
fine.
my damn neck.
Your
Oh.
back hurt.
You tell
Hey,
TJ
on my
everything.
back.
You say, TJ, what you should say is they hit me so hard it shifted my tram stamp over 2 inches.
Look, really, all you had to do was just bust out laughing.
Right, I'll be back in a bit.
You know,
Okay.
when they asked how you doing, you just sit there and go, ah, ah, ah.
Yeah.
You got millions.
And it roast your
Mental
check
disorder.
immediately.
Justin, are you going live this afternoon?
Justin, you going live this afternoon?
No. Is
I
I
Lauren
don't
live?
think David won't
Rob
be,
was looking for you to go live.
Why Lauren
Dave-
ain't going live?
Well, David
I
won't be
don't know where
because
she is.
it's Sparky's anniversary today.
Oh, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, it is
yeah.
Sparky's anniversary, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Uh,
He's
Right,
just
I'm
not
gonna
going
make
live.
something to eat. I'll
It's
try and be
12
back.
months since Sparky died.
Okay, Rob, you take care.
Indiana kid, what kind of drone is that you got there, buddy?
Who?
Indiana
kid.
kid in the
I'm
chat.
looking at
I'm-
a couple of his videos.
I'm writing you a
Okay.
poem. I'm writing you
Indiana
a poem
kid.
in the chat, TJ.
Yeah, I guess they're not going live today.
Oh God, I gotta look.
It's actually a limerick.
Who?
Limerick. A 5-line comic poem.
Oh, in the private chat. I was looking at the main chat. No? Where are you writing it at?
In the private chat.
Oh, just to him.
Everyone, hang on a minute.
I see a YouTube link.
Oh yeah, that's something else actually. Because TJ was there on his own, I thought maybe he could go on a journey in his mind. And the only person who does that.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
The person who does that well is a guy called Wendell, who is a character from a comedian that I appreciate.
I'm gonna need you to stop on time. My shoestrings, little bro.
That's hilarious.
I'm not sure he's got a drone. Most of his stuff seems to be cars and CBs.
He got one. He flew it over his house and almost hit the antennas a couple of times. Sitting there, it's kind of wonky. That's why I was
Seems to
wondering
be
what
into
that was.
CB.
What are you looking
Well,
at, Mark? You looking at your diamond?
No, I'm reading text on my phone. That's how I have to read things, TJ.
I thought about getting Mark a monocle at some point.
So long as it's got 6 times magnification.
Okay. Oh, it'll be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, think of how badass you'd look like a super villain, and
Yeah.
Dr. Evil,
just change your front size.
Dr. Evil style over here.
Well, he's halfway there already.
Drone flying, do it yourself, and cars and clocks.
of course, this is a drone channel, so you'd have to say, "No, Mr.
Ham-
Bond, I to
Ham
fly."
radio and CB radio.
Well, technically, it's a ship channel.
Oh, technically, it's a ship channel. That's correct.
What is?
Is that a
Paul's
typo?
channel. Paul's
Oh,
channel
the
is
clock
technically
channel.
not
Oh, Paul,
a drone
yeah.
channel.
That is true. We just kind of took over.
Yeah, he just happened to fall into the drone community more than he did the ship community.
Well, he flies the drone around the ship.
But
So
yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you say he
Nice.
never was in the drone community and you would just stopped by his channel, you wouldn't think a drone channel. You would think a ship channel because the drone is just how he gets the shots. It's not the main
Well,
focus of his channel.
that picture on Indiana's, what's it? Looks either like a Phantom or one of the Potensic copies of a Phantom.
yeah, it looked like one of the Phantoms.
It could be
Yeah.
a holy
Except
stone
it's got,
too.
except it's got prop guards on, and who puts prop guards on a Phantom?
It could be a holy stone too. A holy stone.
Damn holy stones.
Those and Potensic are your two most popular off-brand drones that you see on Amazon.
Indiana kid, you still there? Tell us what kind of drone you got there, buddy. He's obviously not new because he's got a wrench.
So I did go through some of the training yesterday on Apex Legends, but I got to figure out how to get a hell out of the rifle range.
Oh, right. Yeah. You just keep going. Keep doing what it says, and eventually it'll say, okay, training completed, and you're okay.
I did, but when I got to the rifle range where like the virtual robots were popping up and shit, it wasn't telling me what to do. So I wasn't sure what to do.
Right.
But I'm going to play
Okay.
around with it again.
Virtual robots?
I'll redo it and I'll talk you through it or something.
That's a crappy tutorial if it didn't tell you what to do.
I mean, it's possible I could have missed something too. I just
Well, it helps if you can read.
true.
Game of
Don, did you go back upstairs?
I'm thinking of that you on the training thing for. Justin,
Don, you went back upstairs?
Probably about 20 minutes or so. I got through
Justin,
quite a bit of it.
What's the game called again that you're? Oh, Apex Legends. There you go. Yeah, so we should definitely get a game in. All right, I'm going to go on my Apex Legends and see if I can hook up with you there.
Donald, don't fall asleep. You got a turkey in the kitchen with some cats in there.
Oh, I'm not falling asleep. I'm thinking. My eyes are open.
Thinking you left the turkey on the table and the cat's in there?
No,
will
cat's
eat
it. No, I'm looking at the cat right over there.
Oh, okay.
So. Nope. I'm mentally planning out my day.
Mentally planning out your day.
Oops, sorry.
No jobs to go do today, though.
Nope. And all my edits are out. Approval. I got all of my invoices sent out yesterday. So right now I am in a holding pattern. Like today is Wednesday. I'm supposed to be talking to Area Agency on Aging today about doing a new commercial for them.
Nice.
About aging?
The area agency on aging.
Oh,
Well, that's
gotcha.
easy, isn't it? It's easy. Well, you just stand there and you get old. Do a time lapse.
Well, their big deal is, and we talked about this the other day. Well, not the other day, but a while back. Is that a lot of the people that are qualifying for their services don't feel like they're old yet, because old is not as old as it used to be.
No, that's true.
So they have these people. So I pitched an idea. Oh, it's been a few months ago, of a older woman with blue hair, like punk rock, like mohawk, and
You
say,
mean a blue rinse?
Blue hair?
No, I'm talking like punk rock, mohawk, blue
Oh
hair,
Lord.
and say, sure, she's a blue hair old lady, but she's always been a blue hair. She's always had blue hair, and have her next to a picture, and have a picture of her when she was younger as a punk rock person.
On the swings in a kiddie's playground.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Swings in a kiddie's playground.
Yeah, I sat on the swings in a kiddie's playground.
Why?
Then she's acting like a kid rather than an old person.
Well, it's already being conveyed, the fact that she's got a punk rock haircut.
Yeah.
And have her next to a picture of herself as when she was younger at a punk rock concert. She's always had blue hair.
No, okay.
You're adding one more element into there that doesn't need to be in it. And that confuses the message. Hey, who's the advertiser here?
TJ is totally confused by the conversation.
Yeah,
I can see it in his eyes. He's going, "What are you talking about?"
Think about it.
Swings.
Think about
old people with blue hair.
Yeah.
Right. If you think about it, people who are going into like retirement communities and stuff now are coming into that 70s hard rock. So when we were kids, we'd think about,
like
people
my age.
to like jazz or whatever. It's like, it's not that old. We're going to be going into these old folks' homes and they'll be cranking out Ozzy.
Cranking out Ozzy.
That's it.
Because that's the way time marches on, man.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have put Ozzy in punk rock. Ozzy was heavy metal, not rock.
Yeah.
Right. It's different, and that's not the point I was making. There, the ad would be punk rock. I just shifted to Ozzy just for cover. I wasn't pitching the ad right then. But you could then, okay, let's have her listening to the Ramones or whatever. But there's not going to be any listening to this ad because this will be a print or a display ad.
It'd have to be the Sex Pistols.
Well, the Sex Pistols were scared of the Ramones. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, the Ramones went to England and the Sex Pistols were kind of scared of them.
That's interesting.
You find that interesting, TJ?
Well, one band like scared of another band. Like, why would one band be scared of another band? Like, why would
because the Ramones were like these toughs from New York, and
where the Sex Pistols from?
I
England.
never put New York and UK together. It's just Loudmouth from New York.
Wee.
I don't know. What do you think, Jonathan?
Still kind of early.
How do you put your screen?
Ain't nobody
on
going
profile?
on. David them ain't going on, so we might as well let it last as long as possible.
Can you hear me, Justin?
Yeah.
How do I get my screen onto my profile picture?
What did you ask him?
How do I get my screen? How do I share my screen onto my profile picture?
You just have to, you go down to like where it says share screen, you just click the little thing and then.
No.
That's not what he wants to know.
Okay, so did you have Streamlabs put on your computer?
No.
Well, that's how you have to do it. You have to do it through Streamlabs.
Okay.
Streamlabs or OBS or something like that.
Because you have to use the virtual camera through your Streamlabs.
Got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, Justin, you prefer Streamlabs to OBS?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but Streamlabs is laid out a little bit better, in my opinion.
Okay, that's what I was asking. You prefer it to OBS and why? That's what I was wondering because, yeah, it is pretty much the same thing.
A lot of the stuff that OBS, like if you want to add stuff to OBS, you got to go find it to add it. Where Streamlabs has already built all of it in, so you can just go to a menu and choose what you want to put on there.
Now,
So they've made it a little bit. They have a paid version, but the free version is just fine too. The only reason I got the paid version is because I want a multi-stream. But you can still stream in 1080. You're not limited to the amount of time you stream. You can stream.
Now, Streamlabs, you can also record local. Am I cutting out?
No.
No, he heard you.
Okay, Justin did.
Don't think Justin heard you.
No, awesome.
Justin.
Justin is showing you why he likes Streamlabs so much.
Yep. He ran out of internet. He's going to have to go down to the store and get another bucket full.
Justin, if you can hear us, we can't hear you.
EJ is frozen too. Maybe something hit Florida.
Uh-oh. It sure is, isn't it?
Jonathan, if you freeze, I'm going to panic.
TJ's dropped off.
Yeah, because I'm hours away, so if I freeze, something definitely wrong.
Yeah, it's like if it's going from Florida across the United States, if it hits you next, Jonathan, then it's coming towards me.
Who did that? That was T-Mobile, wasn't it? Did that happen not too long ago?
It's Godzilla. That's what it is.
Oh no. They say he's got to go. Go, go, Godzilla. Ooh.
Both in Florida, they both got cut off.
Yep, Justin's trying to come back in.
TJ's back.
Yeah, TJ, he's there, but he's not there.
Well, we all know that, but
you back, Justin?
Yeah.
Oh, so Streamlabs worked great for you. No, did you have internet drop off?
That was internet.
Okay.
Stupid fucking.
Well, no, that Justin, what we're talking about is TJ dropped off at the same time you did. So I was scared something happened in Florida, the United States. I was like, Jonathan, keep talking. If you drop off, I'm going to be scared.
Being attacked by Mars.
Justin?
You what?
Are y'all close to each other, you and DJ?
We're about 2.5 hours, 3 hours apart.
That's a big drop then.
DJ is still frozen, isn't he?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it may be that he's just having more difficulty getting back on after he comes back up. So, Justin.
What's that?
He just fell off.
My question was when you dropped off with, what was it, Streamlabs?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Can you record locally?
Yeah.
Okay, because like OBS, you can use it to record a local video and use it basically as a switcher.
Yeah, yeah, you can
that.
do that on it.
Streamlabs, okay. I
Streamlabs
know a lot of people
is
use.
like. Oh, go ahead.
I know a lot of people use OBS for streaming only, and since Stream is in the Streamlabs name, I didn't know if it was streaming only or if it also did a local recording.
Yeah, you can do local recordings. They technically they're not the same company, but OBS is a open platform. It's open software, so
Right.
pretty much anybody can use it. So,
Oh yeah, I didn't say they were the same.
Streamlabs is definitely, I think, done better at making it simpler for the average person. So, because OBS can get a little complicated if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm learning.
And a lot of the videos out there absolutely suck that show you how to do it because they talk to you as if you understand it already. And instead of as if you don't understand it. And they're like, oh, go add this source, but then they don't tell you where to go get the source from. And you're like, well, where the hell's that at? And, dude, I watched so many videos on OBS when I first started using it, and it was so confusing. And once you learn it, it is pretty easy. The biggest thing is just getting your audio correct. The audio is about the biggest pain in the ass on it. Once you get that down, then you're good.
Is there Jonathan? He's muted.
Whose clock was ringing?
That was my clock. Yeah, right there.
I feel like an idiot. I'm sitting there talking and my mic was muted. Here's a question. How do you do the audio if you go live from your drone?
I think you have to do that through Prism, don't you?
I don't know. I set up live on my RC Pro.
Yeah, do you know Jason? Sorry, do you know Jason Lavarius?
Say again?
Because do you know Jason Lavarius? He's part of the drone community.
Jason,
yeah. He did something that I thought was quite cool the other day, where his DJI controller type thing was connected to his phone, and what happened? He streamed the live picture of his drone to us as we were watching it on the stream. You see what I mean? Which is
right, but
cool.
That's from connecting his phone. That's from connecting his phone to the controller. The RC Pro has its own screen. So how do you do the audio?
I don't think there is audio.
Separate video out.
Say again, Mark?
The RC Pro has a separate video out.
Right. The audio is what I'm talking about, though. Not the video, the audio.
Doesn't it send the audio with it?
The RC Pro has a built-in mic?
It's an HDMI, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think...
You'd have to... What's it? You'd have to put a microphone.
Yeah, because I don't think there's audio on there because I don't think the RC Pro controller has an actual built-in microphone.
Right.
So nothing to pick up audio. You'd have to use a phone or something.
So you wouldn't be able to use the RC Pro then?
You can use the... Can't you use the mic? Can't you use the mic on the phone to do that?
No, okay.
Well,
hold on.
That's what Jason's doing is he's using the phone to run a streaming app, which is picking up all the audio and everything. He's not using the controller to do that.
Right. Here's what I'm saying. The RC Pro, right? It connects straight to YouTube where you can go live. So
yeah,
now,
that's the controller he has.
When you do that, how do you use your, unless this has a built-in mic, I'm trying to figure out how do you do your audio?
Do you know what?
I don't think
Jonathan,
there is a built-in.
I've got a feeling it might do. I've got a feeling it might do. Because I don't fly camera drones, I don't know at all. But when I saw Jason do it, he didn't rig up anything special or do something with his phone and all that sort of thing. He just did it. And he was talking to us whilst he was flying, and we got the video. So there's a chance that there is.
DJ app will automatically start your microphone. So there is a microphone in the RC Pro.
There you go.
No, I think he plugs a USB mic into the bottom of it.
He does.
You can plug the DJI mic into the Corey,
RC
come
Pro.
up here, man.
Yeah.
Corey, come up here, please, so you can break this down to me.
Yeah, because he has.
Dude, all I'm saying is every time I've seen somebody try to go live from these drones, it's ain't nothing but a big pain in the ass.
It is, yeah.
No, I've actually seen people do it, but I like never really. Yeah, I was
But
never
I've seen
really. I never
people.
really tried.
I've seen people go through weeks and months of headache trying to figure out how to do it. And
I
And
do
then
go through it.
or the
go
work
through it.
versus the report is not there.
Jason made it pretty easy.
Jonathan, you will
Yes,
also
sir.
you will also need to take a laptop with you
Okay.
because you got to start the stream on a laptop, then start it on the drone. You can't
No,
just take.
no. You can actually start the stream straight from the drone. I literally tested it.
You can't.
No, you can't. No, you can. In fact, if you go to my videos, you will see where I did the test. It'll show the video of the drone sitting on my counter, pointed at the back door. It went live. It was I was just testing it. I didn't like do a show or nothing. It went live. But after I realized that I got it set up, I started wondering, well, okay, how do you do the audio?
Well, the thing is a lot of people don't use the
chat.
Well, the thing is a lot of people don't use the built-in shit on the drones anyway. They always end up using Prism or some third-party app.
RC Pro has no built-in mic. You will need some sort of external mic connected to the RC Pro. Okay, Corey, does the DJI mics connect to the RC Pro?
I don't see why they
Plugs into
wouldn't.
the bottom of it.
Which one's the RC Pro? I'm getting confused.
That's
the 1,200 quid one.
Show. There it is.
Which one does that one come with?
The RC Pro flies the Mini 3 Pro, the Air 2S, the Mavic 3.
Originally came with the Mavic 3 Cine.
Yeah, they come.
So there's no HDMI on that, is there?
Yeah, they got an HDMI.
It's a
the
separate
mini
controller that you can buy for about 1,000 quid.
It's got you need the mini HDMI connection though. I have it.
No, that doesn't have no HDMI, does it?
Yes.
The RC Pro does, yeah.
Yes, the RC Pro does. The smart controller doesn't, but the RC Pro does.
Biggest thing you got to watch when you're going live is you're doing live evidence. Careful.
Next to RC Pro, yes, this shit connect. I don't do nothing illegal with my drones. At least in my worries. In fact, look, I started to think, wait a minute. I fly without a visual observer. So I went back to the course and listened to Greg say if you're flying a camera drone, you don't have to have a visual observer. If you're flying FPV, flying an FPV, it's mandatory that you have a visual observer.
Only if you're flying FPV with the goggles on. If you're flying FPV line of sight, you still don't need one.
No, according to the course, you do. You must have. If you're flying FPV, you must have a visual observer.
No, if you're flying FPV but you're not using the goggles, you don't need an observer because you can see it.
Yeah, well,
it's only if you've got the goggles on that you need somebody who can see the area around you and the drone.
Who would fly FPV without goggles anyway? That's a little weird.
You do sometimes.
It depends. Sometimes if you're just having a mess about around in a field or whatever.
It's really FPV though, if you don't have goggles.
Sure.
Jonathan, there's a link in the chat for you off Corey.
Well, technically, if you're flying without goggles, it's not FPV anymore anyway.
Right. Yeah, right.
Because FPV stands for the goggles. That's terminology for having goggles. So if you're not wearing goggles,
it's not.
First person view.
First person view just means that you can see what the drone sees. If that's on a
That's right.
screen in front
With
of you on your
controller.
controller, that's still FPV.
Yeah,
Just
but people
because-
don't. Yeah, but
just
people don't
because
think about it
That
like that.
side
Though.
of the community decided that it was them rather than everybody doesn't mean to say it is.
No, but that's how they're going to break it down, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you're
it's the wrong
literally
way.
you're.
Appreciate
Legally,
that, Corey.
legally and literally, then it's incorrect.
Yes, they do. Yeah, the DJI mics do connect to the RC Pro. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, they just
Appreciate
plug
it.
into the USB-C port.
But you can still wear a lavalier DJI mic, can't you? And speak.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a DJI mic. It can be any mic that plugs into USB-C.
Yeah, it probably could be anyone.
What I'm saying is, you can wear it on your lapel, right? And
Yeah, you
without
just
that-
get a little lava mic.
You can clip it to you. You can clip it to you.
Has it got Bluetooth controller?
Yeah, I mean, he's also has the DJI mic, so he has it already. So
Yeah, I got them already. In fact, I had them for the longest.
all right.
I've yet to use them.
I do like DJI kit. I just don't have any.
Well, with the RC Pro, the only use they tend to have is if you're going to do a screen recording so that you can put some commentary on it.
Yes, sir.
Because it will only record to your screen recording. It won't record to the drone's recording.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that out today.
I said I had to take a laptop with me to get the stream to start.
With the RC Pro?
yeah, but it could depend on what drone it is too. But like I said, most of the guys in the community use Prism though. If you see most of them flying, like Dennis Love Lady, all the guys that do the sunrises and all that, they're always using Prism.
Yeah.
They don't really fly the RTPM from the drone.
I was doing that at TMPs. The Avada and the DJI FPV. But like I said, I had to start it with a laptop.
Testing 1, 2.
I'm sure it'd probably work just as easily with a phone or a tablet than a laptop.
It won't. I had the phone as well connected. But for some reason you got to have the dashboard of YouTube. Do you know when you like push to go live on YouTube, Justin? You know, you got to fill in the name and the the logo and that sort of thing. You got to start on that page. I had to anyway.
To go live from your drone?
Sorry about that. Like I said, I've all.
I got all the RTMP set up on my phone, on my drones.
It was Justin who I want to say it was Justin who showed me how to do it. You just type in your URL into the controller.
Yeah,
the URL
and the secret key.
Yeah, and the little key password, and once you do
then
that,
you click then go live.
and it'll go live.
Yeah, but what was happening with me was it was saying yes, go live, 3, 2, 1, you're live.
Yeah, it's just like a 5-second delay.
It wasn't actually live. I had to have a laptop there, then to actually click a button to say go live.
That's strange. Cause mine
Just-
just went live automatically once I hit the go live button. It did that little 5-second countdown and then it went live.
And I done that with about 3 different drones. I tried.
Go to your channel, right? Go to your channel and look at your videos. It'll show you if it did go live. The video will be there.
No,
it didn't.
It said I was live. It was a counter in the top saying I was live. And yeah, it wasn't live. I think it said something like, I'd set up a stream, ready to go live or something it did on YouTube. But it didn't.
Do you remember exactly when that was?
Sorry?
Do you remember exactly when that was that you did that?
Yeah.
What, a couple weeks
2 weeks
ago,
ago,
wasn't it?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks. I'm looking at about 4 videos you did, 4 lives you did 3 weeks ago. 1, 2, 3 of them were Euro trucks, 4 of them were Euro trucks. Live from the drone at Magar. Live from the drone at Magar. 16 minutes, 3 seconds. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah. But
You're live.
I had a laptop in the van. That was the only way.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
I pushed live, pushed go on the RTMP thing. And I still had to click live on the laptop to go live.
And you got the RC Pro?
Perhaps I'm doing something wrong and there's an easier way to do it.
Your controller is the RC Pro?
No, that was the DJI FPV. So, of course, that was through the goggles running through into an iPad.
Oh, okay. So that's a different controller. That's a different controller. With the RC Pro, you just you enter your YouTube channel in the
you've got to have the ability to actually set up the YouTube stream.
Right, and you can't do that on that controller.
Put the name in, the description, the other things. You got to have the ability to put all that in. Can you do that off the RC Pro? Has that got its own browser?
Yes, you can do that with the RC Pro. That's why you couldn't do it from your drone because your controller doesn't have that. The RC Pro
you can
happens.
side load software onto the RC Pro.
You can. Oh, okay. If that's the case, then yes, you can. Sorry, Jonathan.
No, you good. You good. That's how we figure stuff out.
Yeah, you'll have to sideload YouTube as well. You will.
Oil expect to be here in a couple of hours. Requesting a check down. All right, sir. They put that check down in effect for.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to call it.
All right.
Fair enough.
Hey, everybody, thanks for being here. We'll see y'all again later today. Jonathan, Mark.
Much love to the panel and community as always.
Everybody have a great day. And Rob, you have a good day too, my friend.
Yeah. See you all
Bye-bye.
later.
See you, everyone.